Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Way for your Manchester United transfer news roundup. I am Dean. I'm your beautiful host. I know. I am going to be going through the latest Manchester United news. I was planning on doing a pre-record video. This is pre-recorded, a live video. But things have come up, so we have to do with the pre-recorded. I'm sorry. It is international break. I want to do a lot of things. I want to get the new podcast that I have planned up and running because it'd be great to just talk shit, talk football for an hour or less. So I am trying to do things. So please bear with me. We're trying to go, me and Maya, the lads, we're trying to go to the channel as much as we can, but things take time to implement and get stuck in as well. So we're trying to get a few interviews as well on the channel. So yeah, but look, let's get stuck into the video. But before we do, please like the video, comment on the video, and please do hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel massively. When you like, comment, subscribe, it helps the channel a lot, and I'm forever grateful for the support, and I'm going to be forever grateful for the more support we get on the way to the top. So please do subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, and please do follow all our socials, links in the description, and you can see the Instagram and the Twitter or X social there, and if you're having a problem getting there, let us know in the comment section, but the links are also in the description as well. Be much appreciated. So look, let's get stuck in. As you can see on my screen, we are going to, again, the title and the thumbnail doesn't lie. We're going to be speaking about Kobbie Mainoo and Ratcliffe. Next Mbappe, let's look at next Mbappe, his transfer plans, all that sort of stuff. And again, we're going to talk about the best midfielder in the world, Kobbie Mainoo. I know. But let's start off with Sir Jim. So we started off speaking about Real Madrid. That was crap. Jeez. But we said the solution isn't spending a lot of money on a couple of great players. They have done that. If you look at the last 10 years, they have to spend a lot of money. He says the first thing we need to do is get the right people in the right boxes who are managing and organising the club, and make sure we get recruitment right. That's such a vital part of running a football club. Get that right. He says, I would rather find the next Mbappe rather than spend a fortune to buy success. It's not that clever to go out and sign Mbappe. Anyone could figure that one out. Well, look, it's very hard for anyone to sign Mbappe. Well, it's not if he wasn't asking for, probably $500,000 a week or whatever. Probably asks for more than that, to be really shit. And look, listen, what Ratcliffe is doing, look, for me anyways, I can always speak for myself. He's ticking all the right boxes for me. He's getting rid of the right people. He's bringing in the right people so far. We can only discuss on the people he's bringing in. We'll take time before the shows or work their magic. And hopefully Ratcliffe can take Manchester United back to where we belong, and that is the top. Competing on all fronts for your Champions Leagues, FA Cups, Carabao Cups, Prems. I want to be competing for everything. And the Manchester United we've seen on Sunday against Liverpool, that's the Manchester United you want to see. We show passion, fight, togetherness, and we stick to the game plan and we win. I want to see us get better, because we can be better, but it'll take time to get there, obviously. There's no doubt about it. And look, I hope Ratcliffe can go out and find the next Mbappe. I mean, I'd love it. Jesus Christ, I'd love it. Don't never say never, but it'll take time to find the next Mbappe. And again, I hope we don't spend crap money, because we went out and bought players over the years that we've overpaid for, and haven't been worth it. The last bargain I'm going to say we got was Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes was the last player we went out, and I look at it as a bargain. A bargain. Because Bruno was a good midfielder. Regardless, like it or not. He's a good midfielder. So, I hope we can find more bargains with Ratcliffe and the rest. Because, like I say, you can't, it's like Manchester United don't have a good scouting department. We see a player and we don't look at what he can do, what he can bring to the club, what he can bring to the dressing room, what can he do going forwards. No. We just say, Yeah, you want to sign him? Who's he play for? How much is he worth? Yeah, okay. Let's add an extra 20 mil on top, and let's not care what else he can bring to the dressing room and the club, and you know his attributes and all that sort of stuff. Let's not do it. We don't do that. You know, you get this. Oh, Manchester United, this player, they're scouting this player. They're gonna have a cup of tea with this player. They're gonna go swimming with this player. They're gonna go to the gym with this player. They're gonna invite this player to their mother's, 60th. Like, it's like obviously we don't do that, but so it's probably I probably prefer them saying that, to be honest with you. But look, that's what I've said. The people who spring out, Barada, um, you know, Jean-Claude Blanc, he has these people, and whether it's going to be a Dan Ashworth or whoever else, you do hope that they can do a job for us, and we can be smarter on the pitch, off the pitch, and in transfers, because we're not smart. We are not smart in transfers. We're just not smart, and it's a shame. It is a shame because it's ridiculous. But we spoke about Arteta, which is weird. But he says it'd be good for Arteta. He's done really well there, and Arsenal have been patient with him, which is nice as well. So Jim, obviously he asked about who would like to win the league, and he says he doesn't like any of them. I mean, what more do you expect? I want Manchester United to win the Premier League this season, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. I'd like us to win the Champions League as well, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. I'd like us to win the FA Cup, and there's a chance that can actually happen. So let's see what happens, right? But he said it's not a light switch at Manchester United. Much longer road to travel because there's so many aspects of the club and the game that you have to get right. He says it's a collective, but Dave Brailsford is the one right in the middle of it all. It's where you start. You need the right organisation structure. In the old days of Sir Alex Ferguson, he was the manager. Well, we don't have managers today. We have a coach, and the coach will normally report to a sporting director, and a sporting director will report to the CEO. And again, you need to get your organisation right and populate it with the people best in class. So that's what you need. That's what we need. You need to have the people best in class. And like I said, what Ratcliffe is saying and doing, many Manchester United fans, including myself, I like that. I agree with that. I'm a fan of that. Because in recent years, in recent times, the people we have behind the scenes don't know what they're doing. They're not good enough to do their job. It's like, we just seen them on the side of the road and said, oh, do you want to be the sporting director or CEO of Manchester United? Do you want to do that? Do you have any experience? No, I only have experience in picking out my shopping. You know what I mean? That's all. Oh, lovely. So you have experience in buying things, yeah? Lovely stuff. Come on in. Let's see what you can do here. It's like the people that we employed in recent years and times haven't got experience. Like they've just never watched or done anything in football in their lifetime. And I'm not saying I'm not saying, I could do better, but anyone can do better than, like Richard Arnold, John Morte, so on and so forth. And, it's stupid because, look, I know I keep going back, but the Glazers have got this club, well, but when they came in, the club was here, and then ever since post-Fergie, the club has just slapped. I mean, it still amazes me how Fergie was successful when the Glazers were part then. Like, honestly, I still can't believe it. That just goes to show, how Fergie, I'm sure Fergie had to demand many things to be done at Manchester United. But maybe we had a good background. Maybe we had a good, people working behind the scenes. So you never know. You just never know. But I hope the people Ratcliffe is bringing in can do a job and can do things right and can be more solid, because I've been calling out for it, and I'm not the only Manchester United fan that's been calling out for the right people that can do well off the pitch, because to be successful on the pitch, the people off the pitch have to know what they're doing. have to know what they're doing. You know, it's like having a nice car, right? And lovely car. A few minor problems, but they wouldn't be noticed. And someone gets into the car, no driving license, doesn't know how to drive. They get in the car, drive, and the first thing they do is hit the first car they see on the road. That's what's like at Manchester United over the years. But you hope Ratcliffe can appoint these people. They have the right, they have a driver light, they know how to do, they drive a car, drive a light, and they cruise and get where they want to. That's what I want. Have experience, know what you're doing, and get us to where we want to be. That is exactly what I want. And fingers crossed we can get it. And look, I hope Ratcliffe can do wonders at Manchester United alongside, Barada, Brailsford, Jean-Claude Blanc, and are we getting to national word or not? I don't fucking know. But look, we will jump into a bit more news. But let us know in the comment section below. What's your thoughts on what Ratcliffe's interview and what do you think he can do at Manchester United? Can he find the next Mbappe? Can the people he's bringing in do well in the transfer plan, transfer strategy, and all that good stuff? Please do let us know in the comment section below. Next up, we are going to speak a bit about not Ten Hag, Kobbie Mainoo has been called up to the England first team. Well deserved. He deserves it. Kobbie Mainoo this season has been immense. He's been sensational. He's been brilliant. Gets his head down, gets stuck in, doesn't put a foot wrong. And he hasn't put a foot wrong so far this season. And hopefully that can continue for as long as he plays for Manchester United. Because I'm happy for him. And I tell you what, I'll be definitely watching to seeing how he does it. I hope he can I swear to God, he better get game time, Because imagine, I'm not saying, you look at the midfielders at England. You have Bellingham, Declan Rice. Just them two, for instance. Bellingham and Declan Rice could help him. Kobbie Mainoo's a young lad. Kobbie Mainoo's a young lad, and the help and a bit of advice of a Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham could do him big time. Because he is good. He has the potential to be a great Manchester United midfielder. And I tell you what, if he keeps going the way he's going, he is going to be brilliant. He's good now. And you have to give credit to Ten Hag as well. He's had faith in the young lad. And look at him now. Look, he's only young. 18, I think he is. And he's literally called up to the England national team. Not the young team. He's gone with the big boys. He's gone with the Bellinghams and the Rices and the, he's gone with the big boys. He's not going with anyone else. He's going with the big boys, and that's what you love. And he deserves it. He really, really does deserve it. And he's been immense. And I honestly, I don't think anyone can, give him any more credit because he's got a lot. Well, I'm going to give him loads of credit, but I just can't speak highly of him. I can't speak any more highly of him because he is a good midfielder, and I'm not just saying that as a Manchester United fan. I'm sure if you ask rival fans what they think of Mainoo, they'd say he's good. He's good. I mean, look what he done against Liverpool today. Just cruise past them like the voice crack. Just cruise past them like they weren't even there. Just like he was crossing the road to get to the shop. He is a good midfielder, and he did come out and say. He said little few words. He said, I got a text from Steve Holland telling me to come and meet him at reception, and he just told me I've been called up and I'm going to be training with the squad for the week. I don't think it's really sunk in yet, but I'm excited. This is going to help him big time. He is. He really, really is. And the season he's had, he's been very good. He has been very good. And like I say, he deserves it. He deserves it. And I hope he gets game time. I hope he does. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he does. And I'll definitely be watching him then. No doubt about it. No doubt. And obviously he'll be there with Harry Maguire and Marcus Rashford too. So I have, his club teammates there. It's not like he's not going in, but no. Maguire will show him the ropes. Look, we have to start somewhere, and this is where Kobbie is at. And I hope it helps him big time, and I hope it improves. Like, well, look, he's already a confident player, but if he can gain any more confidence, he'd be brilliant. He'd be absolutely brilliant. And look, I'm sure Ten Hag is happy, but I'm happy. His teammates are happy, and it is nice because last week when Gareth Southgate named his team, there was no Kobbie, and people were a bit like, no, it's a good thing. Why is he not called up? And I was just a bit like, okay. Southgate's a bit weird anyways when it comes to picking players for England, so I wasn't surprised. But then when he picked him, when I seen the news earlier on today, I was like, well in. I'm happy for him. What a player. What a fucking... Tell you now. You know what, right? I know Manchester United are the most successful club at the moment, this moment in time, but you look at the players that we've had coming up through the ranks. Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, and Kobbie Mainoo. Just them three, for instance. Just them three. Just them three. I mean, it is. It's brilliant stuff. It's brilliant stuff. And it's always mad. You'd almost think Ahmad came up through there as well, but he didn't. And another good player as well there, to be honest. But well in, Kobbie. That's all. I can't really say anything much more. Well in, and it's what he deserves. It's what he deserves. And look, I'm sure that man can't believe I can't believe what he's doing early on in his football career. He's been immense this season. Manchester United, you know what I mean? In the big games, when you think he'd struggle, he doesn't. And he's only young, and a Manchester United fan like myself, has confidence in him week in, week out. Definitely, always he'd be the first player on the team sheet for me, no doubt about it. No doubt. But look, let us know what your thoughts on Kobbie Mainoo's international call-up to the England national team. Do you think he deserved it? Do you think he not deserved it? Is it too soon? I don't think so. But next, I just want to talk a bit about Erik ten Hag. Richard Mano came out and said Erik ten Hag has a good chance of being Manchester United manager next season. Look, Ten Hag, you know what I mean? You have to give him the backing. Give him the, if he has a good structure. I hope Ratcliffe has no plans of sacking him. And I'm going to keep saying Southgate. Jesus Christ, turn off the lights and smack me in the face. I don't want that. Gareth Southgate, no. Harry Potter, no. Nagelsmann, no. Tuchel, again, turn off the lights and kick me in the teeth. No. Erik ten Hag, yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt. You know what I mean? He's, you can just see what I mean. I know I keep going back to it, but we beat Liverpool today. You can see that he wants to get us back to the top. You can see he wants us to get to the big moments. He wants us to beat these big teams. And we just have to keep going. We just have to keep going. I enjoyed that one. We just have to keep going, you know what I mean? And you do hope that we do keep him and he is successful at Manchester United, because, my God, I'd love it. I'm Ten Hag in anyways. I don't care what anyone else. Well, I do care what people think, but, opinions matter. And the fans are always right. The fans are always right. And everyone's entitled to an opinion here on the United Way channel. And look, hopefully, things go well for Manchester United. Hopefully Ratcliffe can do the job. Hopefully Ten Hag can do the job. And hopefully Mainoo can also do the job as well. But this has been the Manchester United transfer news roundup. We spoke about Ratcliffe. We spoke about Ten Hag. We spoke about big man Kobbie. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Please let us know your thoughts on the video in the comment section below. Please do like the video, comment and subscribe, and please do follow our socials as well. Links in the description, and you can see the edit there, Instagram and X, Twitter. If you're like me, being old-fashioned, calling it Twitter, can't call it X. And look, much appreciated. All your feedback and your interactions and subscriptions and likes and all that sort of stuff is absolutely appreciated. I'm doing what I can here on the channel to grow it. That's all I can do, and I'll speak to you on the next one. Thanks for watching.